You will never master anything, not because you're not talented, not because you started too late. You will never master anything because you refuse to drown. You keep one foot in and one foot out, and you call that trying, but that's not trying. That's half-assing. Somewhere along the way, somebody sold you the idea that balance is the key. Work a little, rest a lot, honor your boundaries. And look, rest matters. Sleep is non-negotiable. I'll get to that. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Every single person you admire, every artist, every athlete, every builder who made something that outlived them, they were not balanced. They were consumed. There's a difference between living a balanced life and hiding behind the word balance because the alternative terrifies you. Balance is a beautiful thing. For maintenance, for keeping what you already have, but building something from nothing, creating mastery where there was emptiness, that requires imbalance. Deliberate, violent, unapologetic imbalance. You don't become world-class at anything by giving it a reasonable amount of attention. Mastery starts with drowning. Total. Fucking. Immersion. No half measures. No casual interest. No, I'll get to it when I feel inspired. Inspiration is a tourist, and obsession is a resident. You must practice until your hands bleed. And I don't mean that to sound dramatic. It's just the truth. It's schedule. Monday through Sunday. Morning through night. You practice the thing. You study the thing. You strategize about the thing. You dissect other people who've done the thing. You pull it apart like an engine on a garage floor, and you figure out why every single piece exists. When you're not doing the work, you're consuming the work. When you're not consuming the work, you're thinking about the work. When you're not thinking about the work, you're sleeping, still probably dreaming about the work. And right now, some of you are hearing this and thinking, that's not sustainable. Correct. It's not meant to be sustainable. It's meant to be transformative. Those are two very different words. Sustainability is for systems. Transformation is for seasons. And the season of mastery, the early season, one that separates masters from hobbyists, demands everything. Let me tell you what's really going on. You're not afraid of burnout. You're afraid of finding out you gave everything, and it still wasn't enough. That's the real fear, not exhaustion or insignificance. Because right now, you have a beautiful excuse. I haven't really tried yet. That sentence is a parachute that lets you fall without impact. You get to sit in mediocrity and tell yourself you chose it. But the moment you go all in, truly all in, you lose that story. You lose the safety net. If you drown in it completely and still come up short, what then? Who are you then? And that question is so terrifying that most people will spend their entire lives avoiding it. They'll call it keeping options open. They'll call it being realistic. They'll call it self-care. They'll call it anything except what it actually is: cowardice. Now, I said rest matters, and I meant it. There is a fragile line, a whisper of sanity that demands sleep. You will honor it, not because you want to, but because the machine breaks without it. You sleep, you eat, you move your body enough that it continues to function. These are not luxuries. These are maintenance costs, the tax on being alive. But do not confuse maintenance with moderation. You're not taking it easy. You're recharging so you can go back to getting it done. The sleep is not the point. The waking up is the point. And what you do the second your eyes open, that's where mastery lives or dies. Most people wake up and check what the world wants from them. Emails, notifications, other people's agendas. The master wakes up and lets their obsession consume them. Before the world has a chance to speak, they've already started. They've already moved. They've already chosen the day instead of letting the day choose them. So here's what I'm telling you. Stop managing your ambition. Stop scheduling it into a neat little box between your morning coffee and your evening scroll. Stop treating mastery like a hobby that fits around your comfort. Let it consume you. Let it take over your conversations. Let it take over your friendships. Let it rearrange your priorities without your permission. Let it make you unreasonable, inconvenient, difficult to understand. Because that's the price. Mastery doesn't ask you to be likable, it asks you to be relentless. And the people around you will not understand. They will call you obsessed. They will call you unhealthy. They will call you too much, like there's a correct amount. There isn't. The correct amount is all of it.